Hello, welcome back.
Woo!
I don't always cast tournaments, but when I do, it's Warrior Esports. My name is Zarkath. My co-host is Eric
Scapegoat.
Aiken.
Eric? Yes. Aiken.
Aiken? Aiken? Word.
Aiken. Aiken.
All right. So, I asked the chat if they wanted to hear some jokes, so I'm going to tell one before we get started. Um, there was this farmer and his son, and his son loved tractors. Absolutely loved the tractors. And one day, when he was 10, his father gave him a ride on the tractor. He just loved it. Just a big fan of tractors. Uh, so when he was 17, his dad got him his own tractor. Drove around the tractor all the time. Absolutely loved the tractor. Well, about the 10th day he had this new tractor, he flipped it, and he was stuck under the tractor for hours and hours. And so he got stuck under there. And when he got out, he hated tractors. And so one day he's walking on the street, X tractor, obviously, goes up to the house and it's burning and it's on fire. There's smoke everywhere. This lady comes out. She's like, "My baby's still in there. Can someone go help him?" So he goes up to the front door. He sucks all the air out, sucks all the fire down. House isn't on fire. Goes up, saves the kid. The wife goes, "That was amazing. How did you do that?" And he goes, "Well, ma'am, I'm an X-Tractor fan."
Such a long joke for such a corny setup.
Yeah.
So long. You have a power level of 2, says Cassie.
Oh, Cassie, I at least have a power level of over 9,000. Okay, we are good to go. We're about to get into Champion Select. I hope that you all liked my joke. And here we go. Oh, we have full body erection versus you was bread, now you toast. It is important to note that Pooty Spank has subbed in for you was bread, now you toast. A member of their team that was on the last time they won. Pooty Spank is a very interesting fellow. So the first bans we see are Yasuo, Kassadin, and Lee Sin. Banning out that Lee Sin. Do not want Cheeto Pirate to have that. We did just see a Lee Sin wreck the last game, so probably a good ban.
Did quite well.
And Ziggs. Ziggs the fourth ban. Evelyn the ban. Are we going to see a Braum ban? Are we going to see a Braum ban? That's what I'm asking. We're thinking on this last one. They are thinking about it.
Evelyn.
Yeah.
Well, they do have first pick, so.
Yeah, they're probably trying to posture up to get Braum. Kale ban. Leaving Braum open for blue side. Probably not what you want to do. But, you was bread, now you toast. They left him open last time and had a great answer for it. So, they were able to win that game, even without Braum. So, there's the Braum pick. Number 1. Easy to pick. Absolutely the strongest champion as far as supports go in the game right now. We see a Gragas and a Zyra being picked. Great synergy between those two. That's a cough moment. Gragas, not really a champion you would see picked often with Zyra, given Gragas' ability to knock everyone out of Zyra's ultimate.
For sure.
We do see a Cassiopeia and then a Heimerdinger hovered over. I don't think either of those will be played.
Well, so both Zyra and Gragas are really good at disengage. They're good at engage, but if you're playing a comp that needs to run away, Gragas is fantastic at knocking the entire enemy team away, and so is Zyra.
Yeah, I would really see maybe like a Jace fitting into that comp very well, or just another AoE ulti, maybe like a jungle Amumu. That would be interesting to see. We have a Twisted Fate locked in on the side of Full Body Erection, as well as the Cogmaw. We saw the Cogmaw from them last time. Braum's actually the perfect person to play with Cogmaw. Absolutely protects the Cogmaw, allows him to do all of his stupid amount of Cogmaw damage. So great pickup, great team comp so far. I really like the global pressure from Twisted Fate. So
What are they gonna pick?
we do see Lucian. We've seen Static play Lucian what 4 or 5 times now. So
Yeah,
the
seems to
Yarvin
really like him.
is hovered over.
I mean, even in the patch notes, right? Riot just said, "Well, Lucian's going from OP to OP this patch because we're
Yeah,
not doing anything to him yet." So I guess they took note of that. Are they gonna pick the Jarvan? That's my personal favorite. I miss that guy.
yeah. I wish he was strong again. But
He
oh, the
used to carry
Vi,
one armed.
the young Vi. I used to play a lot
Nice.
of Vi. I have not
She
seen
got
her in a
nerfed
long
too, right?
time.
I think
Uh,
her Q's like half the distance now, and she can get CC'd during her ulti or something.
um,
They changed how
yes,
that worked.
no on the Q, yes on the ultimate, and they lowered her base armor.
Hmm.
So just took away a lot of her early tankiness. Um, you know, Cassio, I don't think I have enough energy for you to do a Spirit Bomb. I'm sorry. Spirit Bomb just not in the cards right now. However, we do have a TF, so it might be. You see a Lulu hovered over.
What? No, that's Preston.
Okay, we lost the call. My bad. My bad. Alright, we're back in. We see a Lulu Pantheon, 2 global ultimates on the side of. Oh, apparently Harry Slother has joined us. Sorry, everybody, that's my Skype profile picture. But we are back with the video. Um,
I like the double global. That'll be interesting.
yeah,
And then if Pantheon gets down in the middle or TF, Lulu can ult them and make them big, and Braum can jump in and save them. Maybe.
I do like the Lulu pick. I really do. I'm curious to see where it'll go. Lulu mid's very big, but you do have the TF, so you got to assume that he's going to be the mid player so that he can roam with that ultimate. Um,
You know, one of the funny things that I've always thought made TF not very good is you can basically time when he's going to come down, right? So
yeah,
for a while I made it my purpose to, if I had Thresh or something against a TF, you just throw the hook right at where he's coming down, and he just never, like, he's stunned immediately if you time it right. So they have that combo with Cho'Gath. Even with Zyra and Vi, you can make that happen pretty easily and just completely disable TF when he comes down.
definitely,
Same
definitely.
with Pantheon, really. I mean,
Yeah.
as soon as you see his ulti going up, you just throw CC at it, and he'll slow you for 1 second, and you'll CC him for 2, and then you just walk away.
Yeah. So, you
But the
know,
global ganks, if they don't ward up, if Purple Team
yeah,
doesn't ward up properly, they are going to get
crushed.
teleported on,
Yeah,
crushed literally
yeah.
from Pantheon falling upon them.
Anyway, while we're getting started in our game now, we have a delay started. Just want to let you guys know that next week is going to be a cash tournament. So we're going to have a $300 cash prize for first place. Or, I'm sorry, August 2nd. So the tournament, August 2nd, will be a $300 first place cash prize, a $150 cash prize for second place, and then you're going to be allowed to vote for your tournament MVP. So whoever wins the MVP for the tournament will get $50 on top of their cash prize if they win. So make sure that you tell your friends that. Make sure that you come in and get some of that sweet, sweet cash money. Everybody wants fat loots, and Warrior Esports is giving you the opportunity to get fat loots. So make sure that you come in, bring your A game, bring your friends, tell your friends about the tournament. We want to see like a 24-person turnout or like a 36-team turnout. We want to see you guys play this game. We want to give you money for winning this game. So let's do this. Let's get our amateur teams going. Let's get you guys some sweet, sweet dough so that you can keep playing the game. Um, yeah, and you can win the MVP even if you don't you get a stream on your game. Your friends can vote for you, so let your friends know about it. Bring your friends, tell them that you want votes, tell them that you need $50, and you will get it. Um, so, you know, again, like us, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitch, donate to the stream if you feel like that's something that you want to do. Help us out by telling your friends about us. We'd love to have more viewers. We'd love to do more of these so that we can bring really good League of Legends content to you. We'd love to start other programs, so it would really help us out if we could get more viewership, and you guys can help us out with that. So again, $300 cash prize for first place, $150 cash prize for second place, and $50 for your MVP vote. It is important to note that the MVP vote will go until the end of the tournament, so you're incentivized to stick around and watch the whole tournament so that you can vote for your actual MVP. That being said, let's get back to the game and talking about the different summoner spells. We do see Lulu versus Cho'Gath
Lulu
in the top
yeah,
lane.
with teleport, and TF has Ghost and Flash.
Yeah, so Lulu is a great top laner. We've seen her a bunch on the LCS, especially by people like Wicked, and Dyrus even played her in LCS, versus Cho'Gath. Azokai has played three different champions the 3 times we saw him this week. Huge champion pool. Cho'Gath, not really someone that you see a whole lot. Great kit, but his rupture is a little too slow for 1v1 kills. If he dies, he gets set a really far back because of his feast kit. But still exciting to see. How do you think that's going to play up? I mean, you got a ranged champion versus a sustained champion. I mean, that could go either way.
That's true. Yeah, he's probably going to start Doran's shield, and that's going to really set her behind in terms of harassing him. Hold on, I'm having trouble spectating. An unknown error has occurred. Okay.
Okay, so we're having a little bit of technical difficulties with our co-caster there. But we also have Twisted Fate versus, I guess, Zyra in the middle. So, Pooty Spank, great player, was challenger. I guess he doesn't have a border now for whatever reason. But he's a great player. I have not seen him on Zyra. The one time that we had the pleasure of seeing him, he was on Twisted Fate. Not Twisted Fate, Zed. So we got Zyra versus Twisted Fate. We have great zone control from Zyra versus great global presence from Twisted Fate. How do you see that playing out? I mean, can Zyra really be that effective versus Twisted Fate?
Well, she's really able to push hard, which is with her plants, which is something that really has always been good against Twisted Fate. I can't spectate. What is going on?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's
not...
actually Zyra support.
Okay, that makes
it's
a lot of sense.
Gragas versus Twisted Fate.
Yeah, again, a hero that pushes really hard, right? What's it called? I did. Sean, you're in game, right? You can't add me as a friend, can you?
Cassie, I don't know. I don't know what you want from me. I'm relaxed, man. But we don't have. Oh, did you guys block outside spectators?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Oh goodness.
Is that a thing? I mean, it just says unknown error. Sorry about that. We sent a report to the server. Check a support site or a forum for more information. What? I've never seen that.
Have you tried again?
Yeah, I restarted my client and everything.
Okay. Do we want to remake the game?
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah. Just waiting on a call from the tournament admin. Okay. We are not going to remake. We're just going to keep going.
Okay. Well, if I can just watch you. I mean,
can we turn the stream delay off?
Minions have spawned.
it's going to be hard to commentate.
Yeah, I feel like that's not a... I mean, for it being the last match and all, it's not a very fair way to do it, though. You know, as they start taking Baron and we say, hey, look, they're taking Baron.
Okay.
Well, so far it's a really mild start. Everybody just sticking to their own things, their own sides. So I mean, one of the big things with having a global teleport is that, you know, while you're or any ganking hero is while you're gone, they can push your tower. Now Gragas has the physical damage from his W, right, to be able to actually deal damage to the tower, and TF has and he has the wave clear to get himself really up close to the tower. So TF is going to find himself probably hard pressed to make anything happen until Gragas is dealt with.
Yeah, so we see a lot of standard lane starts here. TF's actually doing really well harassing out this Gragas, which is kind of what you'd expect early. We do see Pantheon getting a little low, taking that blue buff, but able to take it away. Pooty Spank so far is doing a really good job of zoning Kog'Maw and Braum out. Zyra is actually a great pickup against Braum because her snare is not counted as a projectile, I do not believe. So it will be interesting to see if that is actually the case and if she's able to be effective against it. So, really interesting starts from each team. Not expecting to see the Zyra pick, not really a a popular pick right now, but we do have Static back on Lucian. I do love
You're a big fan.
Lucian on that couple of times. Oh, Vi misses this Q. Stun card goes down, still able to get the kill. A lot of damage coming in from Vi. Pantheon's going for the Vi. I thought the red buff was going to get that. Gragas is getting him. Oh, Pantheon takes a tower shot. That's huge. Oh, but he gets away anyway. Vi looks like she's going to re-engage. I don't know if that's a good idea. Pantheon has that stun and the Heartseeker Strike, which makes him crit automatically when they're below 25 health. Braum and Kog'Maw doing a very good job fighting back against this Zyra Lucian push. Interesting note, the power spike in bottom is very different with Lucian against Braum and Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw is a later game champion, and Braum's a very early game lane bully, and without the early game lane bully with Braum, he doesn't seem to be as effective as he should be. So, and Cho'Gath again, just one of the biggest sustained champions in the game, just not being able to be pushed out of lane. So great job by him.
Oh wow, the tower's not killing that plant.
Yeah, so the tower
hit Kog'Maw 4 times.
Yeah, I don't know what the mechanic is there, but I assume that the tower doesn't hit plants. That's that's kind of unfair.
Oh, it one-shots them. It didn't, even though it was hitting Kog'Maw, the tower didn't switch.
Yeah.
Interesting. So Lulu was doing really well, but Cho'Gath has enough sustain that she's actually running out of mana here, trying to fight him. She's taking a lot of minion damage, just trying to get a little poke off.
And you see the plant there did not get affected by Braum's shield, so the damage was still able to go off. Zyra just absolutely crushing this lane right now, able to zone everyone out completely from the lane. So, very good job by Zyra. My boy Pooty Spank down there, doing great things. Lucian doing well as well, blinding light coming across often. So, Cho'Gath's a little low here. I would look for him to go back to base, buy some stuff. Oh! Kog'Maw goes down! Pooty Spank flashes in, gets the Ignite, and the plant down. Fantastic job with the burst there. Lulu's not letting Cho'Gath go back. Good job by bot lane, though. That was a fantastic play. Cho'Gath going in. Cho'Gath trying to just get some farm, trying to get out of lane so that he can get some items, go back. Lulu's not wanting to go back, though, for good reason. Gragas hits up that farm, pushes TF into lane, makes TF not be able to go to Dragon. It looks like Lulu's Bread Now You Toast is going to pick up an easy Dragon at 620. So
those Zyra plants, so strong.
Yeah. Zara's a really strong champion. You just don't see her a whole lot anymore due to the low mobility. But she's offensively very strong, and obviously she has an ultimate that is able to completely alter the way a team fight goes. So
Gragas winning in CS, Lucian winning in CS, Lulu winning in CS. Although part of it is that Braum has 8 CS because he's been doing the Relic Shield. So it's not as broken as it seems, or it's not as one-sided as it seems.
Yeah, so Relic Shield gives a lot more gold than killing a regular minion does, so it might almost be to the point where it's about even. And you know, Lucian's just a little bit ahead, so not too far at all.
Oh, they're getting in their double golems, so that's going to help them out a little bit.
We see Cho'Gath was able to back, but he's still not able to keep up with Lulu.
He teleported, yeah.
Harassing him. He teleported in the lane. Lulu
It's
still
interesting
has
that he
teleport.
went Fiendish Codex. So curious.
Yeah, I think I would have liked to see a chalice from that, and those plants.
Oh, he uses his ult?
Oh, an interesting note that we were just told about. Relic Shield actually adds the CS count to the opposing player now, so it is that big of a disparity.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So interesting thing there. I did not know that. Makes that gold disparity look a little bit bigger now. But Kog'Maw is doing what he can. Obviously, he's a late game champion. Not really going to do too much against the #1 bruiser in the game, as far as our lane bully, as far as AD carries goes, and Lucian. But Cho'Gath is able to just bully out Lulu right now. I mean, he's just taking up the minion wave and getting the sustain off of it. So doing all right up there, keeping up in CS, only 4 behind, where Gragas is just dominating TF in CS and a kill. So interesting to see how that's going to play out.
Yeah, Gragas is really pushing it in. One of the downsides of TF is he struggles to farm without mana. Even though he has blue card, he's still when he's pushed into the tower the way Gragas is doing it, he has trouble farming up.
I guess you could say Mike's bully is living up to his name.
Yeah, he uses a lot of mana to try and wave clear. His mana pool is pretty small.
Zyra is just hitting Kog'Maw so much with these plants. It's hard to beat out that much CS. Do you think we're going to see maybe like a Brushfire Zyra build?
Brushfire being what, Leandries?
Leandries and Spirit of the Elder Lizard.
Oh, yeah. Oh man, I haven't seen that
we
in a
just see a
while,
TF play coming in bot with Pantheon! Oh, they're double mumbling this! They're coming down! Bravo goes down! Oh, Lucian gets away! Zyra gets away! Zyra does not go down! They're down to the top of Lucian! Lucian turns on him! Braum is gonna go down! Braum goes down to tower shots! Gragas comes in! Gragas is hitting up Kog'Maw! Gragas is about to kill Kog'Maw! Gragas also goes down! Stun card comes in! Picker card goes down! Oh man. Fantastic play, great setup, bot. Did not work out how blue team wanted it to. TF came in a little too early, took all of that damage to the face, had to back out, did not get much harassed down at all. Great job by Static picking up a kill on Braum, even though they died the tower on him with 2 stuns. Also great job by Gragas, good map awareness coming down, getting that easy kill on Kog'Maw. Great play by both sides, but just worked out a little bit better there for Toast.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what I was talking about, where TF tries to go in and you just CC him the second he gets in. Zyra ult was waiting with the plants and the snare, and I mean, he had to flash immediately. And he got out of the ulti before he took too much damage, but it just completely ruined the whole gang.
And Cho'Gath he's standing his ground now. Able to not get out of lane from that Lulu harass with the sustain now. So we do see a burst coming down from Lucian. That Braum shield just a little OP though, able to soak up most of that damage. We do see Braum posturing for a little bit, maybe more offensive playing. Didn't manage to get a kill. Oh! Lulu's going down. She's got Vi coming in. Cho'Gath does not have his ult. Pantheon comes in. Lulu escapes. Pantheon's going to get Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath pops Pantheon's up. It's just Vi now. Vi has the Vault Breaker charged up. Oh, Vi goes for Lulu. I don't know if that was the thing she should have done. She had the triple stack proc onto Pantheon there. Not able to get either of them. Goes down. Great play by Full Body Erection. Good job by Pantheon.
So
That was so close by Vi.
oh wow. Oh wow.
So fantastic playing by both sides. Cheeto Pirate just a little aggressive there. The Lulu ult really saved Lulu there. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Would have been an instant death without it. So good job by Lulu getting away, and good job by Pantheon adjusting to perfect timing. So. Oh, Pantheon's coming down. TF's coming down. The ultimate's there. Oh, Zara gets them locked up again. Zara's going to not escape. Maybe? Nope, Zara goes down. Kog'Maw's range gets her. Oh, but Lucian takes down TF. He's trapped now, though. He has 3 people going out there. Pantheon comes in. Gragas goes in. Gragas barrel hits 3 people. Vi sits there. Vi gets ulted. Oh, Vi's going in. Oh, Vi! Vault Breakers on the Pantheon! Pantheon's got no life left, but Gragas can't kill him! Gragas' barrel doesn't be able to hit! Mikey the Bully's gonna go down! Kog'Maw's gonna get him! One more attack! Go and cover Kog'Maw! Wow, great job! Fantastic playing by, Full Body Erection! Fantastic job! Wow, I really thought that was gonna go, Toast's way, but they just overplayed it a little bit. They showed their hand a little bit too early. Great job on the Zyra ulti. I thought she was going to get away. Did end up getting away, but sacrificed Vi in return when she went back in. So good job by Full Body Erection, and great job by Kog'Maw. That positioning was pretty much perfect. So great game so far. Great game.
Yeah, I'm amazed. Did you see Pantheon level up? That's how he lived.
Yeah.
He got a kill and leveled up. It's the only reason he lived. He had like 10 life. Oh man.
They are, they were down 4-1 up to some point in this game, but they are not giving up very easily. Now they're up 7-5. We do see Purple Team taking a free dragon here. Equals out the gold lead a little bit. Actually puts Purple Team a little bit in the head. Cho'Gath really just doesn't care anymore. I mean, Lulu's trying to harass him as much as she can, but Cho'Gath's just walking up the lane and not caring. He almost has a full. He doesn't have any full items even close to complete, but Lulu's not letting him back. Cho'Gath too tanky for her to deal with, though. She has the Seeker's Arm Guard, which is giving her enough armor for Lulu to harass not to be as big of a deal.
Yeah, she's trying her best, but he just has ridiculous sustain, and that flask is just making it so hard for her.
She's doing a really good job of it. That being
I'm
said.
really surprised he didn't go Dorn Shield, actually. The flask seems to be really good.
Uh-oh, the Gragas comes in. Groggy Ice coming down. Oh, the stun does not hit, but Gragas goes down. Lucian goes on to Braum. Lucian chasing Braum. Lucian flashes forward. That's a double 2-for-0 exchange for Purple's team, but it looks like TF's going to be able to push. No, Vi actually rotates very well. Saves mid-tower, but they are going to get top for this. They can't win everywhere, but bot tower 2 kills over to Purple Team. That's enough for a 2,000 gold lead. Fantastic, though. Fantastic play.
Not sure why Kog'Maw flashed. He went for the tower, and like Gragas was right next to him. I think he tried to flash over Gragas.
Oh! Vi gets taken down! Flash stun card from TF into a stun by Pantheon. Gives her no opportunity to escape. Not really bad positioning there from Vi, but just a great setup play there by Pantheon and Twisted Fate.
Oh, that
great
crit.
Great teamwork.
That crit.
Yeah. So we see Zyra has now rotated up to middle. Both bot towers are down, so there's not really any safety blanket there for people to farm. It's pushed up a little bit for Toast. Toast is now posturing towards middle. See Braum taking out a sight vision ward. Now Gragas is taking out one of their sight wards. Big vision battle. It looks so far as if full body erection is winning the vision war, as they have a lot of the red side for purple team covered. So this is intense. How do you think this is going to go? I mean, do you have any prediction either way? Who looks stronger right now?
I like that it's really even, and it's interesting to see the double globals are making huge plays, right? But then every time they do it, purple team, they end up either having to go heal or dying, so purple team then gets a dragon, and that's what's really keeping them from having a huge lead right now. Part of it is that Cho'Gath and Lulu haven't really tried to join the fight at all. They're just farming, which is, you know, fine, but when the enemy team is teleporting around, or even when your team is teleporting around and you have that third option to have one more player there, it would make all the difference in the world if they could get it off. I don't think they've had quite the positioning yet, because both Lulu and Cho'Gath have a way to stop each other from teleporting.
Yeah,
and I think that's a large reason why they haven't actually made it happen, because they're both worried about, you know, if I start channeling first, then he's gonna stop me, and then he's gonna be able to channel or whatever.
So what team gets the advantage if Cho'Gath and Lulu show up?
That's hard to say. I mean, Cho'Gath has a lot of CC, but Lulu has the health boost and the slow and the shield, and she also has her what's it called? Whimsy? The W thing that turns you into an animal.
That's Whimsy.
Yeah.
Oh, Pantheon's jumping onto Lucian! Cho'Gath's right there! This might not be a good play for them! Lucian is not making it into the bush! Lucian's going down! Lucian has, zero life goes down! But Zyra shows up! Cho'Gath's going off! Machine Gun Cho'Gath, double kill! Nasher's tooth is going crazy! He's just attacking constantly! Wow, so much damage! Gragas shows up! And what looked like a 3 versus 1 ended up being a 4 versus 2! That was insane!
Oh.
Great playing by purple team. That was great positioning. They're going to go straight to a Baron. Wow.
That rotation. Oh man. That's amazing that they all were close enough or knew, you know, enough that they were not afraid. Yeah, with the dash.
He's just going to stick to Baron. Looks like he's going to get it. He does have his Omnom up. Omnom's the Baron. But Kog'Maw comes in. Kog'Maw's going to get a triple kill. No, Vi goes in. So much damage. Lucian shows up at the last second. His services were not needed. Hootie Spank dodges out the passive from Kog'Maw. It looks like purple team's just going to back and buy from this. Baron and 2 kills from that are going to net them about a 4,000 gold lead. Great job from each team. That top lane was crazy. That fight at that tower, it was immense.
Yeah. And to see the global ultis countered so hard is really interesting, because TF's ult reveals the entire enemy team, so they knew what they were going into, right? Or they should have. And they still went, and they just weren't able to do the damage fast enough.
You was bread, now you toast. I mean, like, we've seen them, 3 times today, right? And they're constantly looking for stuff to do. They don't sit around, they don't waste time. Every time they get something, it's for an objective, or it's protecting an objective. They're not the team that's sitting in the jungle waiting to get little proxy kills. They're up in your face. They're doing the stuff that they're supposed to do. It's fantastic to see, and they continuously adjust to exactly what they need to do. They're in the right place at the right time all the time, and that's just communication. That's teamwork and communication, and they're showing that they have a lot of it. And
that was close on Braum trying to get the dragon.
Yeah.
That was a nice try, but yeah, I agree with you. The dragon spawned and they had 2 or 3 people waiting. They were just there, and the enemy team, Pantheon's up by blue buff on blue side, and
Cheeto Pirate goes in, dives the tower. Kog'Maw takes down Cheeto Pirate, but they're able to force them back. Cho'Gath's taking out this tower. Able to get the tower down. I think they were actively sacrificing themselves for this tower. Cho'Gath's going a little bit far up.
Oh, Vi is
big
way
right
in there.
Vi maybe a little bit too aggressive there. We do see Lulu off to the side. They're still pushing down mid. Blue team's so low that they can't do anything. Vi did take a lot out of him. Zyra ult zoned him out pretty heavily. Cho'Gath's going in. Maybe not. Okay, they're backing off now, wisely. 5v4 is hard, even with low life, so backing off. Probably going to heal, go by. They did manage to force the objective there, which is, I think, what they were trying to do rather than look for kills. So we see 2 towers to 3 for advantage blue, but we also have 3 dragons onto the side of purple side. So really equalizing out the gold and giving the purple team a gold lead with an extra kill.
I just think it's funny that Cho'Gath has 3,300 life despite having almost, well, he's going Spirit Visage or whatever, but he basically has attack speed items and very little health items, very few health items, and he's just so tanky with his almost max stacks.
Yeah, I don't. You don't see Cho'Gath a lot, and you gotta question that almost, because you have a champion that's innately tanky, innately has a lot of life, innately really great AP ratios, to be honest with you, a true damage ultimate for securing creature objectives, as well as 2 types of crowd control. So you gotta think, what about Cho'Gath makes people not want to pick him? He doesn't have mobility, but then he's so tanky innately that does he need it?
Well, if you miss the Q, you're done. Like, that's a really hard skill shot to land because, like you said, it's really, really slow. You just have to be ready for it. And if you're not, I mean, if you land it on 3 or 4 people, that's a really, really good setup. And if you miss it and only hit 1 or hit no one, you know, it's much better to zone people than it. It's much easier to zone people with it by forcing them to back out than to actually land it.
I don't know if purple team notices this Lulu pushing top lane, or if they just don't care. But
or maybe they're just trying to make something happen. I mean, if they can trade that top tower for mid, that's pretty solid. But the Kog'Maw TF clear is pretty serious.
Yeah, it looks like this game's kind of stalled out right now. Neither team has great siege ability, something that you got to think about. So it looks like we're just gonna kind of wait for the next objective do-si-do right now. Not really anything can happen. We do have Baron coming up in 2 minutes, so it's gonna be a big posturing game for Baron at this point. Oh, but they are gonna go for this outer top tower, so get some more free gold for that is really undefendable at this point. I mean, this game is a lot of back and forth, but it seems like the tanky line of Toast is just obliterating the other team. I mean, I know there's a lot to be said for pushing and counter pushing, but oh, blue team with a really great rotation here, just going straight for that mid lane. Back off when they realize people are coming, but Brahm's out by himself. This might be a bad thing for blue team here, but we do see Gragas taking some pretty harassed mid. He's building a little tankier than you would expect most Gragases to build, so not much damage going on him. Has an Iceborne and almost a completed Randuin's into his Athene's Unholy Grail, so fantastic build choice from Gragas, giving them another frontline damage dealer, but again, great rotations by blue side, taking down 3 towers.
Yeah, they are making nice rotations. They're all sticking together, even though they have that global teleport. They're realizing that's not working, and they're making team rotations a thing.
Yeah, so the communication that you have on purple side is making those global ultimates not really worthwhile. So
they're adapting.
They're adapting their playstyle very nicely. What I really want to see is a fight. I mean, we're kind of dancing around the issue and rotating. There hasn't been really many clean fights, and that's really what Toast is looking for. I mean, they're a fight-based team. They're not a rotate and push team. They don't have very many fast champions, so
Well, Baron and Dragon are about to come up, so
Yeah.
we'll see it soon enough.
Here we go, the great Baron Dosido. I think that full body erection has to give this up though. If this ends up being a fight, Zyra and Gragas are going to punish them for being in this position soon enough. So, not able to get that ward. That was an odd mechanic, but it looks like purple side's posturing towards bottom, which I don't know if that's the right call with Baron up. Yeah, blue side's going immediately to Baron. This is a questionable call.
What are they doing? That's interesting.
They're just at this point, blue side made the right call by going to Baron, but now they're making the wrong call by not doing Baron. Oh, Mikey the bully gets hit out. Zyra ultimate goes down. Vi goes in deep. Lucian's out back, doing some damage, taking people down. Lucian gets Pantheon. Lucian calling to Kog'Maw's face. Lucian's gonna take that Kog'Maw double tap. No! TF comes through! TF gets the card down. Oh! Zyra passive kills! Rom takes him down right at the end. Fantastic job. Pantheon hits up Twisted Fate. Nom nom! One more auto attack. Twisted Fate's dead. W scream! Not long enough. Range gets away. Twisted Fate does not live though. The true damage. Oh, we have a pause coming through. That's kind of a buzzkill.
Oh no. Wait, how did TF die?
I don't
Was that like red buff?
I don't know.
That was weird.
Let me.
Maybe it was spikes, but it seemed like
I'm going back and
That-
checking the
that
replay.
silence did not hit him.
Really, I mean, Kog'Maw did a great job taking down Lucian.
Yeah, they took out
passive-
Gragas immediately.
That passive from
just
Zyra was so
wiped him
clutch. Twisted Fate. Cho'Gath does not have red buff.
I mean, he
It
flashed
was the
silence.
last auto attack from the minions. He died to a minion auto.
He dies to the minions. Okay.
He dies to the minions. Wow.
Nice.
Absolutely insane.
No, I was wondering because it didn't. It was. I mean, it just looked like nothing hit him, right? And he still went down.
Yeah,
Got tickled to death.
fantastic.
Yeah, that was some. Vi, I think, ulted on Braum instead of on Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw was just a little too far back, but that allowed Kog'Maw to just attack her to death. Because she can't Q past Braum to kill Cog.
Yeah.
So she just got stuck, and you know she held him back a little bit, but she's built for damage more than tankiness right now. So she just couldn't hold it.
Been destroyed.
Yep, we see the inner tower for purple team going down after we resume the game. Kog'Maw Lulu doing a lot of damage to that tower. Kog'Maw's getting to the point in the game where he's becoming the threat. He's becoming the game.
Absolutely.
At this point it's protect the Kog'Maw and assassinate the Kog'Maw. And looks like they're going to assassinate the Kog'Maw. Oh, Vi wanted to go in. Vi had that Vault Breaker ready. Vi was ready to go in. Pantheon shows up just in time. Braum's there as well. Vi's still posturing around that area. She wants this dragon. They lost Baron just a couple seconds ago. You don't want to give up two major objectives in a row, especially ones that are going to lose you your gold lead. There's still about 2,000 gold up as it stands, even with the... Oh, they didn't... No, Baron didn't go down. Okay, my bad. So, Dragon goes over to blue team, now down to a 500 gold lead as far as gold goes. Or, excuse me, that's more of an 800 gold lead. Down from the 10,000 gold lead. Pantheon's ulting onto Cho'Gath and Zyra! What is he doing? This is not the right play! Oh, Pantheon goes in! Vi hits him! Cho'Gath is doing all types of damage. Lucian comes in, pulling to the face! Oh, Vi gets onto the TF!
Oh, way too far away.
Massive amounts of
And
damage!
there's that knocko.
Cho'Gath chases
Perfectly
onto
timed.
Pantheon. Oh man, Kog'Maw is becoming too big of a threat for anything. Just so much damage coming from that particular champion that the purple team can't keep up. He melted down that Vi in a couple of seconds. Fantastic playing from blue team. I did not think that Pantheon ultimate positioning was a good idea, but you know, TF was on the other side of the map, but what sense is, you know, what does that make difference? So TF ulted in, Pantheon ulted in, Kog'Maw showed up right in time. Great team fight from blue side. They had the vision, they knew what they were doing. Great call, great fight.
Yeah, that actually is. I was surprised that it worked out in blue team's favor. It looked like. I mean, part of it was that he knew that they had 3 over by Dragon, right? Over by the purple team's blue buff. So he knew that Zyra and Cho'Gath were alone, but Cho'Gath is huge, and I mean Zyra's squishy, I guess, but that they went in on that, and Lulu was caught behind the wall, right? Over by the what is that called? The line bush? No, on the other side of that. But she was on the other side of the wall, just unable to get to him in time. And then Zyra knocked him up, and Gragas knocked him up, and Vi knocked him up, and he just lived through the whole thing.
We do see blue side really posturing for this Baron. They have completely vision dominated this area, but they do get one ward down. Able to, I don't know how they're still seeing wards, to be honest with you, but we do have a Volt Breaker being charged up. Lucian gets that red. Cho'Gath's able to solo Lulu, so this pressure is not going to go away. They're going to either have to do Baron or deal with this Cho'Gath, one of the two, and I don't think they're going to do Baron, seeing as that would not be a good idea. But so much vision control coming down on this this Baron area right now. But Cho'Gath wisely backs off. Rest of blue team's kind of looking down that way. This game is so interesting how they're playing it. Each side is just doing an immaculate job of snowballing each advantage they get. And right now it's pretty much even. So fantastic job, fantastic game.
Zyra ran out of wards and had to go back.
That being said,
wins.
you know, LCS talks a lot about victory conditions. What do you think blue team's victory conditions are right now?
If they can catch someone out, right, that's it. And you know, right now the focus is around Baron, of course, and Zyra's busy warding and Braum's busy counter warding, so I think that's where a lot of the picks are going to come from. You saw Zyra attacking Baron to get Braum, give Braum a little bit of damage, and Braum ended up going down to about 3/4 just from Leandry's plus Baron.
Zyra goes down! We see it engage! Lucian the cone comes across! TF ults! Where's TF gonna ult into? TF! Oh! Cho'Gath teleports down! It's a 5v5 now! Lulu's still down bot, pushing up! Oh, does Gragas realize it? They don't know! They don't know it's 5v4! They're not going forward! Lulu's still pushing! Still creating pressure! They're going straight to Baron! Lulu does not have... Oh, Lulu does have teleport up! This can be an easy 5v5 game! But they're still going for the Baron. They're still going for it! Oh no! They're gonna get pinched in here! Can they do this Baron fast enough? I don't think so. I think they're gonna get punished for this. This is not a good call. Pull off with the Baron. They're zoning out the TF though. Oh, Cho'Gath goes in. So much damage on the Twisted Fate. Oh, Vial comes down. Kog'Maw's locked up. Lucian's not auto attacking. Lucian's just running around the field right now. They go for Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw goes down. Lulu's still up. Twisted Fate goes back at it. Stuck cards Lucian. It's now just Cho'Gath up. Cho'Gath's running for his life. Oh no, he's going on Twisted Fate. Twisted Fate Jonas out of Cho'Gath W. Not able to kill him. Cho'Gath's gonna go down. Great job from blue team. Fantastic playing. Wow.
Oh, this is really back and forth.
They got went for that Baron and got punished for it. That was not a good call. You cannot go for Baron with teleport up.
Cho'Gath this time the Zonias just barely.
Yeah. Fantastic play by full body Erection, but you cannot go for Baron with teleport up and the rest of their team. It just doesn't make any sense. But either way, great team fight from blue side. Again, we see the protected Kog'Maw comp coming in big. They're actually smartly waiting until Kog'Maw was resurrected to give him the Baron as well. Great plays by full body Erection. Just fantastic play by both sides. Really questionable call there with the Baron attempt by US Bread Now You Toast, but good play either way. You know, does purple team have a realistic chance now with blue team having Baron?
Oh, there's always a chance. They're still only 3,000 gold apart. Not even, right? It's 2,500 gold among 5 players. It's 500 gold a player. When people have, 10,000 gold, it just doesn't mean that much. So if Kog'Maw, right, if they mess up to protect the Kog'Maw comp, so far Braum has been amazing at blocking all of Lucian's ult. He puts up the wall and just stops all of the culling. And I think that's really making a big difference. But you see every time they use the global ultis, Purple Team is there waiting to CC them. So they've sort of stopped trying to do that, right? TF had a chance to go in and he decided not to. And I think that was a really wise decision.
We have a pause down. It seems like Lucian has disconnected. I think he's been having some connectivity issues for most of the day, so when he gets back in, we'll resume the game. Let's see, do you want to tell another joke? Do you got a joke, Eric?
No, I told both of mine already.
Okay, alright, I got one. Alright, so there's this Yankee. Quick shout out. I'm from South Carolina, so no, static's back in. So I'll tell it later.
But you see the tower difference of 6 to 3. I mean,
yeah.
Blue Team is just pushing the towers down. They're all the way at the base, but the problem is Purple Team keeps getting the objectives, except for that last one.
Now we're back in. Looks like blue side's going to take down this dragon pretty easily. Baron Dragon going over to blue. Snowballs it up to about a 4,000 gold lead. Good job by blue side controlling those objectives. Looks like they're pushing down this mid tower. I don't know if it's a good idea to try and dive Purple Team on their tower yet. They do have the siege comp.
Pretty tanky.
But if I were Purple Team, I would be looking to hard engage right here.
Yeah, Blue Team is more of a poke team. I mean, they've got Lulu Q, right? Kog'Maw's ulti, TF cards, even Pantheon spears are pretty pokey.
Yeah, I don't think that the right play here is to wait it out. I don't know if they have enough damage to justify it. To be honest with you, I think that Pantheon's coming in. Oh, this might not be a good play. Footage Fate gets locked up. Twisted Fate gets locked up. Twisted Fate showing us out. Kog'Maw takes down Zyra. Mikey the Bully goes, no, does not go down. Locked up. Kog'Maw's locked up by 5. Kog'Maw goes down. Cho'Gath taking him out. Steam got Cho'Gath in the back line doing all types of work. Lucian is still up. Lucian's full life. They're coming through. Cho'Gath's pushing this lane down.
Oh, Kog'Maw got caught under tower.
Oh no, Kog'Maw got locked up by Vi under tower. Ultimate into Vault Breaker. They have an AD carry, a jungle, and a top laner down for 30 seconds. Easily be an inhibitor for Purple Team.
Why would they do that? That was just so unnecessary.
Why do you dive a tower? That is not. You don't need to do that.
I mean, after watching their global comp get defeated,
and then it looks like Braum and Twisted Fate are going to give up their life for this.
Do that in a
close
tower.
Gragas all there. Vi's still going in. Lucian's still doing work. Oh, but Twisted Fate's really low on mana. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, Gragas has to pop his heal to survive that. Good job on popping them heal, though. They back off. They got that tower. I thought they could have gotten more. They were not in really good position. They were all the way back in their base, so obviously not enough time at this point in the game to push all the way up. They do check Dragon. Disappointed in them not being there. Looks like Blue Buff's going to be able to go over to Gragas. That's actually a pretty big pickup with how much map domination Blue side had. Blue Buff on the Gragas, completes his cooldown reduction abilities as well. Oh, he has 40% cooldown reduction, but this gives him a lot of mana regen, allows him to wave clear. So that siege comp from Lulu, Twisted Fate, and Kog'Maw not able to work as well. So good job, good pickup. Looks like they're going to catch Cho'Gath out a little bit, but his Rupture hits, so he's going to just walk away coolly with some sunglasses on. Very, very good playing. Not really the greatest call in the world that I thought, diving onto a tower like that against Cho'Gath, Gragas, Vi, but teach their own.
I think Cho'Gath missed the Rupture too, but it was just he silenced Pantheon, and Pantheon's an AD caster. It just made it rough. I mean, no silence for 2.5 seconds or 3 seconds. That's a long time.
So Purple team's just playing the long game here. They understand that they're a little bit behind, but they're gonna wait for blue team to try and make another play. You know, they don't need to force anything. That would have been a good play right there on Twisted Fate. You know, they got 3 bot. Killing Twisted Fate would be pretty easy. But that being said, they now have 2 globals and they're fighting this bot lane while trying to keep pressure up in the mid lane. Kog'Maw is just shredding Cho'Gath to bits. That is impressive. They still have that mid lane pushing up. Gragas is going to be able to hold most of that with his Qs and his barrels, but it's going to be interesting to see what the final play is here. Blue team's doing a lot better job, I think, this time of not diving in there. Great harass from Lulu. Zyra is literally almost dead now. Has to go back. She does not have home guards, so she's going to be out of the fight for a while. And Kog'Maw is just shredding down this tower. Purple team's got to make a decision. They got to go in on somebody. They can't play this back and forth game. Zyra's back. Zyra does have home guards now. Pantheon jumps out of the snare. Great job. But Vi is going to go into Twisted Fate. Twisted Fate gets melted. They need to turn on. They need to turn this. They need to finish this fight. Pantheon is getting hit up by Vi. Zyra comes over, helps Vi out. Pantheon does not go down. The Lulu ultimate goes across. Cho'Gath shows up. Rupture comes in. Oh, Brom's going down. Brom's got snow on him. Oh, Gragas ult hits. Gragas ult takes down a lot of life. Vi's gonna hit up with the Vault Breaker. Cho'Gath's right there. Machine gun Cho'Gath taking him down. Oh, the Rupture comes through. Nothing he can do. Double kill for Cho'Gath. Fantastic fight. Purple team's doing this perfectly. Blue team's trying to make too many plays happen, and they're not doing it. They're not doing it right. They're getting caught out. You can't 3v2 split push against this team. You get 1 and 4. That's what you do. They're gonna punish. They're gonna pay for it now. Purple team's got 5 members up. They're going after Kog'Maw. No, they're gonna turn onto the inhibitor turret wisely. They got minions. They're gonna keep pushing. You got 30 seconds until Lulu's back up. It's gonna be a 4v5. They might just try and dive onto somebody here. Yeah, Cho'Gath's going in. Kog'Maw gets hit up. Vi barely misses her Bolt Breaker. Nom goes down. Gragas Barrel hits Pantheon in the face. Twisted Fate's on the outskirts. Kog'Maw's not going to be able to get in here. Twisted Fate does have a stun card locked in. Does wild card in there. Ooh, wow. This game right now is immense. Cho'Gath actually burns teleport to get back to home guard to be able to save the inhibitor. So, fantastic job. I don't know why he stayed at the Nexus so long, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, that being said, cheeky play there from Zyra, keeping Braum away. Oh, Twisted Fate! Twisted Fate ults! Where's the ultimate kill? It's gonna take down Zyra! Wow, he catches Zyra out with his ultimate. Fantastic job. They're gonna turn on the Baron now. This is a free Baron for blue side. Oh no, teleport's not down, but Twisted Fate has no life. There's 5 players for blue team right now. This could be dangerous. Cho'Gath has his ultimate and flash up. No flash available, excuse me. Purple team is just going to let this one go. Good call from Purple team. They didn't have the ability to go in there. Vi was a little late getting there as well. Zyra did not back fast enough. She did not back in time to make that play happen, but they do have some Winions streaming down to their base. So blue team's just going to turn on the Dragon. Easy pickup for them. Get some more winter gold. And look to make a stamp on this game. I mean, they've tried to attack purple base twice and gotten heavily punished for it. They have an inhibitor down now, but they did end up getting Baron because of a miscue by Zyra. So great ultimate by Twisted Fate. Great catch there by Braum. A cheeky play from Zyra ends up getting her punished in the jungle. So
she was just trying to ward Baron.
Yeah, just trying to ward Baron. Got punished.
Hard life of supports.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting because blue team has had Baron over and over, and they just keep not quite working as a team. Where they had bottom tower, right? It was done. It was at 100 life, and meanwhile the 2 mid decided to go in under the tower, and I don't know why, but that's what caused their last snowball, all the way to losing an inhibitor, right? And it's purple team overstayed, and then Zyra had to go ward Baron, and nobody was with her. so TF was able to make a pick, and that's that global ulti coming back, right? And you look at the gold difference, and it's still really, really close. And both teams, in each other's base, but with the way that it's going, blue team just needs to really work together a little bit tighter. When one side is pushing, make sure that the other side is not, or like wherever the enemy team is, you have to not be when you're split pushing. And you wait patiently for the rest of your team to force the enemies to go to the other side, and then you go back in. Because they were whittling down both towers, and then somebody decided to man mode it, and it just didn't work out.
Yeah. So we see blue team pushing up here again. This has been their doom the past couple of times, but they do have a full Baron buff this time, so they might be able to harass out a little bit more than last time.
They are making progress.
They are pushing purple team back. They abandoned the split push, probably a better idea than the previous. Shogoth does miss his rupture, but Kog'Maw is just taking him out. The inhibitor is not going to go down. Oh, it does go down. One last auto attack from Kog'Maw, and they're just going to rotate towards middle. That inhibitor's down now. Oh, the ultimate comes through. They're going in. The rupture. Shogoth going through. A single Shogoth coming down. The Ramal goes down. 4v5 now. Shogoth still going. Gragas throws a barrel in. Oh, Vi's full life. She backs off. Lulu comes in, harasses. Vi's getting melted. There's so much damage on the blue side right now. Oh, them using all their ultimates actually does not pay off for them at all. Now, blue team has 2 inhibitors down. Super minions streaming in. Baron buff up. Brom's down. Oh, they should probably just turn to top now. I think that's the play they need to do. They're full life. I mean, they don't need to buy anything, but they're going to go back. And Lulu's going to push up top lane, and purple team's looking a little bit listless right now. I don't know if they have a way back into this game. But
blue
it
team
looks like
probably has a lot of
they
goals.
have a way. They're going to march straight down their team and try and get that inhibitor again. I don't know if pushing against 2 super minion lanes is a good idea, but they're certainly attempting it. I don't know.
Teleport.
I don't know what it is they're trying to accomplish here, but it's not working out for them. They're not getting anything really done here. So, but good thought. I thought they were going to try a base race, or try and get back in there and maybe take that inhibitor down real quick, but they end up backing off. Maybe trying to get a pick there is maybe what they were doing. But we do have 2 minutes left on Dragon, which means we also have about 2.5 minutes left on Baron. Purple team looking a little bit defensive. Not much going their way right now, which is surprising given all that was going their way earlier. Blue team heading up towards that top lane, just clearing out some minions in mid and bottom lane. Really the play is now wait for those super minions to push in and walk into their base easily. So we'll see how purple team plays this. That was almost a good idea with the double wards. So great posturing. I mean, how do you think purple team needs to play this as a team fight? Because they keep getting great ultimates and stuff, but they all get canceled out by Zhonya's or Lulu ultimates.
Well, so far, it's just been... I mean, part of it is you have to be ready and waiting when that Zhonya's ends, because it only goes one time, right? And if you're not ready to jump on that person as a team, the second that... that's really the shot caller.
Oh, no! TF lives! TF, no! Mike is believing. Pantheon still ults. Pantheon ults onto him. Shogoth, Zhonya's. Pantheon goes on the Vi. Shogoth almost blue. You got Lucian in the back, but Kog'Maw is still free roaming right now. Oh, Kog'Maw goes down! Wow, that was actually a really good fight from the purple team. Through the Baron, able to get a 2 for 1, and didn't lose the game. They do have both of their Nexus turrets down now, and that's always a dangerous position to be in. Maybe
Pantheon was busy.
Yeah.
He was pushing bottom while the team fight happened before he ulted in.
Maybe Pantheon should have just kept pushing and won the game.
Maybe. It was been close.
86,000 gold on the blue team, 80,000 gold on the purple team. This is really the type of game that you'd want to see from your championship match.
That's great.
50 minutes in, my voice is starting to give out a little bit, so I'm sorry if my voice cracks at any point. But
I wish I was on the same timeline as you. I'm watching everything like 30 seconds behind. But what's it called? That was a really nice play on Pantheon's part, because he forced them to split, right? If they had gone after Pantheon, he just backs out. And if they go after the team, he just ults in. So they chose to give up 2 towers for that. And, you know, even though they lost one more player, they got both Nexus towers. That's a big deal.
yeah,
And, I mean, Kog'Maw got a little bit aggressive there, and I don't know what happened to Braum, because he wandered off at 75% health and didn't come back until Kog'Maw was already dead. And I think that would have made a huge difference for them. But, you know, to see it so back and forth, even though you know, it feels like one team has an advantage, and then it just is so minuscule that even the slightest misplay will completely change it.
yeah. I mean, I'm still not giving up the idea of purple team winning this game, to be honest with you. I mean,
Oh, I think they can totally win, even
blue
though they're
team's
5
making
towers
enough
down.
mistakes, yeah.
Yeah. All it takes is Pantheon going 2-man mode or TF getting trapped in his ulti.
One mistake at this point wins the game for either team. Truly.
Yeah. And it's something where if they have a team fight, right?
Here
they
we
can
go.
TF, Pantheon, and Lulu can all TP into the enemy base during the team fight or whatever, and just end the game before the enemy team can get back. All they need is
going for the inhibitor.
Kog'Maw to ult.
TF's trying to X-Peke. He's gonna get an inhibitor down, but Shogun's right there. Blue team's gonna get the rest of the Baron though. I don't know if that was the thing that purple team should have done, but they're gonna get TF. Maybe worth. I don't know. Now it's a 5v4 situation, but the inhibitor's down. They can just walk into the base. Purple team should really just try and push out. I mean, they have 5v4 for a minute.
Oh, why did TF burn Flash? What a waste. He's so dead. Like, he's so obviously dead.
Like, purple team needs to go. They need to go forward. I don't know. I guess they're afraid of the Pantheon ulting onto their Nexus and taking it out because the inhibitor's down, but like, you have to make something happen. You have 5v4.
Well, so the problem, right? I mean, the ideal situation here for blue team is Lulu, TF, and Pantheon all go for the enemy Nexus, while Kog'Maw basically rains down fire and prevents them from backing. I would love to see that happen, because Kog'Maw's ult by itself can stop their entire team from going back, as long as he doesn't get caught, and he has the range to do it. So it would be really interesting to see an Xpeke × 3 ending.
This game right now, dude. I'm trying to wrap my head around what's going on. This is just such equal playing. Like, the playing field is completely the same for both sides. It's great to see. I mean, you have full build for each team. I mean, really, one mistake, one let-up can end the game. I mean, you have a Nexus tower, an inhibitor tower down for blue team. I mean, they could win the game instantly. One mess up, one ace wins the game for either side at this point. So
I'm a little curious why Vi is still holding on to the Brutalizer. I think that's a very early game item, and at this point is really not doing her a lot of good. Because 4 of them have armor, and the only person who doesn't is Kog'Maw, which admittedly is someone that she's going on to, but she needs to be tankier.
Instead, Vi only has 248 gold in her bank, so
yeah.
I think that's probably her next buy. But I'd honestly
she
rather
just bought
see
Thornmail.
Elder Lizard go before Brutalizer.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you see Pantheons where he has Kormog.
Zarek takes down on the Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw gets ulted into the fight. Oh, Kog'Maw might go down here, but Kog'Maw barks out. Oh, TF goes down. Gragas goes down. That's the game. Fantastic playing. No Nexus towers. Why are they even bothering to get an inhibitor? There we go. They're going on to the Nexus. Great game.
Oh man, that Lulu shield is like 500 life or something.
Wow.
Holy crap.
I have no energy left to be excited anymore. But fantastic
Oh
game.
man, what an end.
Great game.
That was a nice Grog assault, but it just wasn't enough. Vi got really screwed by Braum.
Yeah. So
His passive stunned her, and she had to flash out.
your July 4th weekend champions are probably the greatest name that we've ever seen. Full body erection, and you was bread, now you toast. Again, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitch, donate to our site. Please help us out, and we'll be back with the winning team interview right after on the other side of the break.